Rays and the Boston Red Sox. The Rays are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Kevin Lovett gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one. And if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Striding in, Jesse Pitts. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak rolling, B-Row?
At the end of the day, besides wins and losses, this should be the only stat that matters. And that's creating runs for your team, and that's exactly what this team does and this lineup does consistently. They lead the league right now in touching home plate, and more times than not, that's going to lead to a W.
Up next for the Rays, Connor Pitts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball left side. Now a close play, and the first base umpire says he indeed kept his foot on the bag. Good stretch there for the out. Into the box now, Boof Bobo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Plouffe is there, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Tampa Bay nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. Mel Pitts gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Here's Starling Marte, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just misses for ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Pitts, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet, comes into today second in the league in all-star voting among starters, so it looks pretty good that he'll be rewarded for his efforts so far this year.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
And now the Red Sox DH, Timmy Banks. First pitch of the at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Heading out toward shallow right. Pitts giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Here's Jason Hayward now as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses 2-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Now the 2-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Digging in now, Jeff Pitts. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 1-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Now another 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, John Pitts, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. 0-1 the count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 3-2 pitch ripped down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one, and he popped him up. Hernandez onto the grass. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Now at the plate, Sammy Pitts. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Down low. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And he's going to get to this thing on the run, and a fine play there will end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in for Boston, Buck Santos. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Santos, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, can you even see the defensive positioning of this team? I'm blinded by how much gold is out there. Can I get some shades for this one? If this offensive team has any hope of scoring, they better hit it in the seats.
Next up for the Red Sox, Bart Noseworthy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a liner. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now to the plate, Starlin Castro. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Softly hit to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit, and he is in there.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Stepping in now, Derek Strickland, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Popped him up. Bobo is there, and that's the second out of the inning. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Noseworthy at second. Castro at first. 2 out in the inning. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Bobo gathers, and the throw is wide. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Trevor Plouffe. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. One and 0. Here it is. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-0. And it's fouled away. 2 out, bases loaded. Two and 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Red Sox leave him loaded. We'll move to the third with no score. Next will be the designated hitter, Toby Sweet, who comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Popped up. 1 away here to begin the third. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Digging in, Antonio Quevedo, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First offering on its way. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And he's able to look this one in over near the on-deck circle, and that's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesse Pitts. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. One and 2 now. The pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Standing in now, Timmy Banks, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Up top, it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Fouled away. Grounded back up the middle. Hits, ranging up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fouled off. Still 1-2. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Pitts has got it, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So stepping in, Connor Pitts comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that is through into right field for a single. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. So striding in, Booth Bobo. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Runners back. Hits on at first, nobody out. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at two guys making some noise in the upper minors. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the hardwood plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Line towards center field. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. Long throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
And now they've got him picked off. Tag is there by Hernandez, and he's out at second base. Into the box now, Jeff Pitts, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Rays 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Leading off the inning, Buck Santos, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is popped up near second base. And there's out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in, Bart Noseworthy. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game. He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Starlin Castro as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Settling in now, John Pitts. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. For the shortstop, Castro. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping up now, Sammy Pitts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now the 3-0 offering. Here's a pop-up now. Strickland waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding forward now is the DH, Toby Sweet. First pitch on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And it's fouled away. Sinker misses, ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Stepping in, Antonio Quevedo, man at first after the 2-out walk. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Nettie. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Hernandez takes it in, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Rays strand just the one, but they lead it 1-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. So striding forward now, Derek Strickland. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First offering on its way. In the air to straightaway center field. Pitts is there. One pitch, one out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air, deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he fouls this one off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, this is an unbelievable at bat. I mean, talk about a battle. This is it. Love it.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
Digging in once again, Starling Marte. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Plouffe leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They're down 1-0. Ready for another shot now. Jesse Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
The 1-0. Soft grounder left side. Plouffe bare hands it. Hats off to that one. Digging in and looking for more, Connor Pitts. First pitch on its way. Fastball well outside.
0-1, no strike.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Boof Bobo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called the strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something. without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table, might come back to haunt him.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Boof Bobo is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Into the box, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Two out here and a runner at second. Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Ready with the 2-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Full count now, 3-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Chopped toward the second baseman. Hernandez fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for Tampa. They lead it 1-0. Digging in, Timmy Banks. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
So stepping in, Jason Hayward, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Another full count offering on its way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Hits a range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Buck Santos. First pitch coming. Here it is. Smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Hits. Going back on it. And it bangs off the monster. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
You know, D-Row, you know you've been a pretty productive player when you can collect 500 runs batted in your career. With that base hit right there, that's RBI number 500.
Yeah, it's a testament not only to this guy's talent, but his work ethic. The ability to stay healthy, stay on the field, and be productive. 500 RBIs is a lot of runs batted in.
Bart Noseworthy comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Santos, the runner at second with 1 away. Now here's 1 hit in the air to the right side. Hits, ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Now batting, Starlin Castro. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Ground ball foul down the left side.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
From the stretch, the 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the 2-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Pitts is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Wallace Dean is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So coming to the plate, Jeff Pitts. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Well, counting now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
2-0 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hit high and deep to right center. Hayward on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, John Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers. Hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Stepping in now, Sammy Pitts. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
The 3-1. He's in there for a full count now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway, all tied at 1-1. Stepping up to the plate, Derek Strickland. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Grounder down the line at third. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 2-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Eddie Santiago takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. In now, Trevor Plouffe, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Hernandez gets his lead at first, nobody out. 2-1 pitch is that circle change swung on and missed. 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Pitts. He's got it one away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Starling Marte. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called strike at the letters. 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. One there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Striding into the box, Timmy Banks. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. A runner on first with 2 away. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. The Red Sox on top 2-1. Rick McGinnis has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Toby Sweet, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. Standing in now, Antonio Quevedo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. McGinnis has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jesse Pitts. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Sweet leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ball 2. A full count to the Rays center fielder. Ground ball, foul down the left side.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Line drive to center field. Hayward will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. In now, Connor Pitts, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A man on third with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Stepping into the box, Jason Hayward. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
3-0 count. Here it comes. check to swing there and pops this one up. Pitts is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Buck Santos. First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. In the air, down the line in left. Pitts sprinting after it, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Coming to the plate now, Bart Noseworthy. First offering on its way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. Santos blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference, even if it's only psychological. The pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
Stepping in, Starlin Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Noseworthy stands at first with 1 out. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And it's off the green monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. Man, that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
A ball and no strikes.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit, and they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be two? There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the one. Ninth inning coming up. Boston's out in front, 3-1. Peter Honeywell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Striding in to start the ninth, Bobo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Ready once again, Jeremy Pitts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Behind 0-2 now. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box now, Jeff Pitts. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Nope. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
Tampa down to their final strike in this one. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away. And the Red Sox have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Boston jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Wallace Steen earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Mel Pitts pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Peter Honeywell earns the save out of the bullpen, his 18th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
We'd like to let you know we're attention for your continued support and please drive safely.